Hey, Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Finishing making the bed this morning. Now you want to know why? Let me give you why. My good buddy Richard Arsenault sent me an email and he said he had watched this commencement address given by Admiral McRaven, who had come up through the Navy SEALs and was a Navy admiral. And the admiral gave 10 principles for success that were based on things he learned in the Navy SEALs. Now, Richard and I have communicated a bunch about life in general. And he knows, and I think shares the opinion that I hold, that good truths that we will find in this world are truths that have been put into the world by God. And so when you find a good truth in the world, it is almost axiomatic that you will find the same truth in the Bible. And Richard challenged me. He said, I'd love to see if you could look at these 10 ideas for success that Admiral McRaven gives and analyze them biblically. See if they are biblical, and if so, explain how. And so I thought, this is a great idea. I will do so. And today's the first one. And the first one was Admiral McRaven saying to each day, make a decision that you're going to do something, you're going to do it well. You're going to see a task to completion. His example was every day in basic training, they were taught to make their bed and to make it well with square corners, and that there is a sense of satisfaction that comes from a job well done, a task brought to completion. Now I looked at this and I thought, is that a biblical concept? And my immediate answer was absolutely. Not that the Bible says make your bed each morning, but the Bible often gives instruction about how important it is that we have discipline and control, self-discipline, self-control, and that we do tasks and we do them to completion. This is part of being a person who's going to live vibrantly, successfully before God. So for example, the Proverbs 25:28, I believe, says that a man without self-discipline is like a city that's been breached by the enemy, has knocked down the walls and has been invaded. You don't have a hope of a successful life without an ability to do things. Ecclesiastes 9:10 says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. Do it strong, do it well, make square corners on that bed. Now the biblical idea of making your bed every morning, you're not really going to find that. But the principle that Admiral McRaven uses from that illustration is very valid and very biblical. And it is, set yourself to work. Find jobs that you can do and do them very well and see them to completion. And when you become a person who does that, that will permeate to all areas of your life. I was talking to one of my young lawyers recently who I had given her a task and I said, I need you to get this done. And she came back to me initially and said, I think maybe you're going to need to weigh in. And I said, I'll weigh in if I have to, but before I do, I want you to get it done. She said, okay. She went back, called me the next day with excitement in her voice because she had done a task that really wasn't that easy for her to pull off at her level of legal practice. But she did it because she's gifted and she's talented and she put drive to it. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might. It will transform who you are. So maybe you need to make your bed each morning and that'll set you on that road to successful completion of a task. I don't know what fits into your life, but I'll tell you it's a biblical principle to do things and to do them well. Number 2 comes up tomorrow. But this is your video thought for today.